What's good? This is Cam Reddish from the Atlanta Hawks, and you're watching 3-Point Conversion.
We'll start with a couple questions from Sarah.
Hey, Matt. Just what are kind of your overall thoughts on the game? Obviously, it's the first, official one. So.
I think the guys were playing with effort and urgency. That was good to see. So saw some switching already in the first game. So it was a good experience to get the young guys to learn how to play against that and to execute and slow down. Just kind of need to have good possession. So overall, it's kind of what you expect out of the first time of the game. But as far as their energy and effort, I thought they were great.
Sharif in particular, obviously, that one turnover late, but overall some excellent passes from him today. Just what was your impression of his game?
Yeah, he's got the ability to play make. He's great with the ball in his hands, fast. He's got the ability to just get in versus guards, wings, or bigs. And so versus switching teams, just kind of making those reads, knowing how to score situations. But overall, he was good. I thought his pace was light tonight. And watch the film and see what he can do.
What about Jalen?
Yeah, same with Jalen. Jalen's got the ability to affect the game on both ends of the floor. Versatility-wise, defensively, he's shown the ability to post up versus switch, get some points in transition. So I thought for his first game, NBA Summer League, I thought he was great. Yeah.
How important is it for those two guys, all the guys, but those two guys in particular, to have an opportunity like this to kind of get the kinks out, get to play at this level a little bit, before the season?
Yeah, it's always a good test run for young players. You're going to see different levels of guys in Summer League, first year, second, and rookies. So it's kind of a nice mixed batch of experience and youth. But I think it's a great way to just get them out there and throw them in the fire and see how they do.
Any other questions in the room there?
Nope, all you.
Okay. We'll go to Raphael Haynes.
Hey, Coach Raphael Haynes with the 3-Point Conversion. Coach, was there anything in particular that you learned from your guys today, knowing that this is their first chance to play against an opponent?
We've seen it in practice from these guys. They stayed in it and competed the whole game. I thought they showed some good poise for their first NBA action, and they kind of just took what the game gave them. We're switching teams, took advantage of mismatches, and learning to kind of make those reads is going to be a growth for everybody, any young players. So I thought overall their effort and energy was really good.
Okay. Do we have any additional questions in Zoom for Coach Hill? There are no hands currently raised.
Yam's energy, and it seemed like he kind of helped spark that turn around a little bit in the first quarter.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Yeah, you too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, we got Sharif coming up. We'll start with a couple questions from Sarah Spencer in person.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sarah. Just how did it feel to play in this environment and finally get to get a game under your belt?
Yeah, I mean it feels great, honestly. Just being able to be out there, put that jersey on in front of the crowd, and just playing a real NBA game. That's my first one. I feel like I got one under my belt. I feel like I'm ready to go now.
How do you feel just the game was flowing for you out there? I mean, overall, it seemed like you were seeing the court really well, making some good reads and passes.
Yeah, at first it was kind of, I was kind of, just feel out how the game was going. I haven't played NBA games, so I didn't know what it would be like. So at first it was trying to get my jitters out, a little nervous. I feel like I got more comfortable throughout. I was a little sloppy with the turnovers. I had a crucial couple late game turnovers that I wish I could take back. But I feel like going forward, I feel like we made some good progress.
Is that almost like, I know that's a tough moment when you have a turnover like that, but is it almost valuable to kind of maybe get that out of your system now and, be able to work through moments like that in this kind of environment?
Yeah, I definitely don't want to use that excuse because it was a turnover I know I shouldn't have made. But I definitely feel like, being at my first game, I feel like, getting that, it shouldn't have happened, but, I feel like I got it out the way. I kind of learned from that. So, the rest throughout the week, I feel like I'll be much better for sure.
What did you feel like about the connection between you and Jalen? How was that connection out there between y'all?
Yeah, he's a great player. I can't wait to continue playing with him. Somebody that's extremely athletic, scoring his own. Because basically he does it all. So I'm extremely happy to play with a guy that's that good.
Have any of the Hawks reached out to you at all? I think I had read that you talked to Trey a little bit, but have any of the guys reached out to you, and have you started forming relationships with any of them?
Yeah, I spoke to Trey Young a lot. Cam Reddish, he was here today. Onyeka reached out. DeAndre was here. Kevin Hurd, I seen him, and so a lot of guys reached out. I feel like we gonna build together for sure. So I'm looking for.
Any other questions there in the room?
It's on you, Steiny.
Okay, let's go to Raphael Haynes.
Hey, Sharif, Raphael Haynes with the 3-point conversion. What was the biggest adjustment you feel like in this first game?
Biggest adjustment. I feel like just trying to learn on the fly. I feel like it's a completely different game. It's a lot of good things that I took out of it. The floor is extremely spaced. It's a lot of reads I feel like I could have made. I definitely want to go back and watch. But I took a lot of good things out of this game. Being that I'm playing for college, it's real packed in. The NBA floor is much more spaced. You're playing with great players. Guys like Jalen Johnson, Skylar Mays, and all them other teammates are great players. So I definitely want to go back and watch a little bit before I give that answer.
And also, I know you talked about what you learned as far as, the turnovers. Was there anything in particular that you were proud of yourself with tonight or today?
I feel like, we handled adversity pretty well as a team. I feel like they went on runs, we went on runs, and we never got too low or too high. It's definitely some things I feel like we still could do to be even better. But I feel like we definitely took a step forward today. Although we lost, although we had, a couple of bad turnovers, I feel like we grew together a little bit. I feel like we're going to progress even more throughout this summer league.
Okay, next from Edwin Powell.
What's up, Sharif? Skylar Mays has a year of experience on you. Playing in the backcourt with him today, did he offer up any, advice or tidbits while you guys were out there? Just having that 1 year of experience on you.
Yeah, that's probably one guy that talks to me all the time. Just say little stuff like Sharif loudest in the gym. We the loudest team, loudest. He always say little stuff like that. Even in just clock situations, he always bring me to the side, tell me stuff like that. 2 for 1. It's a lot of little things. He the one for sure that bring me to the side and talk to me all the time. So I'm grateful for him.
Next, we go to Katie George.
Sharif, to follow up with Sarah's question earlier, when you spoke with Trey and Cam and DeAndre, did they give you any kind of advice on how to handle or how to capitalize on this experience here at Summer League?
I haven't had too much time to sit down and speak to him, but if I see him out, I'll probably ask him a couple questions. They'll probably talk to me. So not yet, but I'm sure they will.
Okay.
Kevin Chenard.
Hey, Sharif, you mentioned the floor being spaced on offense. You look pretty comfortable on the other end on defense. How are you adjusting to the floor being spaced over there?
Yeah, I always feel like I could play defense. I always, knew I could play defense. I just, being at this level, I knew I wanted to, make a difference in my effort. I feel like a lot of times I didn't give effort in college, and it showed. So being at this level, I definitely want to pick it up. So that's definitely something that, rings in my head while I'm out there. So it's definitely going to make that a big change and a big emphasis on me playing at the next level.
Okay. Thanks for your time, Sharif.
Appreciate y'all.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We're gonna make up the law. Yeah, I got it. You need good. Yeah, you don't mind.
Oh, dang. Sorry. I just muted you. I didn't know you were coming up. Thanks, JD.
All right, you got it now?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. I think we do have a few questions here from Sarah. So we'll
Okay.
get in the room.
And nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Just what was it like out there today for you, and what kind of adjustments do you have to make, at this level?
Yeah, it was really fun, just being out there. This is my first game since February something. So it felt really good just to be back in the live game action. There's a lot of things, I can take away from today. I immediately, grabbed one of the assistant coaches, and told them that I just want to watch film, break down the game, things I can do better going forward. I know I can limit my turnovers, be a little bit more assertive on offense. There's plenty of things, that I took away from this game. And, having my coaches, give me more feedback is only going to make room for improvement.
When you think of Summer League and how you want to use this to kind of prepare for the season and grow your game, are those the two biggest areas you want to focus on? You mentioned turnovers, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, those are kind of key. There was kind of a lot of turnovers today. I think, especially towards the end, we kind of got sloppy over the ball. But at the end of the day, this was our first game together. I think, we're gonna only get better from here. So I'm looking forward to the next game already. We're not going to dwell on this loss, but just keep moving forward.
What was it like playing with Sharif out there? It seemed like you guys had a really good connection, and he had a couple awesome passes.
Yeah, when two playmakers and two guys that like getting others involved, on the court at the same time together, it's only good things are bound to happen. So, it was really fun playing with Sharif. Always watching, seeing him through the A circuit and stuff. You kind of seen that playmaking, that he was doing today. So, it was really fun playing with him. So yeah.
Asked Sharif this as well, but have any of the Hawks reached out to you at all? Like any of the older guys on the roster, or just any of the guys? I know some of them were here today.
Yeah, Trey Young, Kevin, Onyeka, and then I seen Dre and Cam today. So what's up? They congratulated me, just showing love already. So it was good. Just those few so far. So yeah.
Okay, let's go to Raphael Haynes on Zoom.
Hey, Jalen, Raphael Haynes with the three-point conversion. Great game today. Jalen, was there anything in particular that you were proud of as far as your game today?
I'm just glad that I came out aggressive, just ready to go. That was the main thing I was proud of. It sucks that we end up losing so I'm not really caring about, my personal stats and none of that. At the end of the day, I just wanted to win. So I'm looking forward to Tuesday. So yeah.
Sorry, any additional questions for Jalen in Zoom? Okay, let's go to Kevin Chenard.
Hey, Jalen, Sharif said that, in his first game after college, he noted that, the floor is so spaced in the NBA. Did you notice that as well? Does it feel different?
Oh, yeah, it feels way different. Just kind of everybody has their own space, it's a lot easier to cut. Not everything's so compact. So it's really hard to explain in a sense, but just kind of when you're out there, you can tell there's a major difference. So I definitely noticed it as well.
Next question from Edwin Powell.
What's going on, Jalen? It seemed defensively you guys did a lot of switching 1 through 5. How did you like that? How did you like switching and, sometimes ending up on point guards and other bigs? How did you like the switching aspect on defense?
Yeah, so we did that, when we had a smaller lineup in.
So that was kind of that I love switching, being able to switch on the guards, the point guards. So I enjoyed that. And it worked really well when we were doing it. So maybe we'll keep doing it moving forward, but we'll see.